Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, home to the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David. The Warhawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Troy Trojans offense will get first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. Touchdown, UL Monroe. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. 3-and-out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Louisiana Monroe's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? So close to cashing it in for this offense. Snaps it in the shotgun. Grabbed behind the line. It's Galloway. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Warhawks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Oh, man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little space. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Crowder. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And the Warhawks will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to the counter. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Line is set on 3rd down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Give to the running back. Spins away from the defender. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Schwartz. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grabbed over the middle. That's Higgins. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Crowder. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Now the lead is down to 11. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Warhawks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Monroe! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon.
Off play action on first down. Makes the grab on the shuffle.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Going to take a shot at this DB. Snags it on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Second down coming up.
At the 38. Brings up second down.
Lost to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Great move. Now he's got room. Touchdown, Warhawks. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down coming up.
The give on the inside. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UL Monroe!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
35. Troy, 3.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Got a man, it's Thomas. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's caught, it's Taylor. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Godfrey. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
The Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half.
This one away.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it behind the line. It's Galloway. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Gonna run it. It's Galloway. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Warhawks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Warhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Warhawks!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Arizona. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Connor. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. To the air. It's Crowder. There's the pressure. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Trojans line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them.
There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ware. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the ground, it's Galloway. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Might as well give it to him again. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Crowder. Blasted as he lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. got the quick completion.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run it on the counter. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Holds and fires complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. And this junior signal caller has hardly been at his best. And when you've been around, when you're the veteran presence, you have to perform at a high. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Catch in the middle. It's Higgins. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Galloway.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Warhawks are on the move. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff to the fullback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well stick with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. And they're going to get it into the end zone after getting the kick blocked. They wind up with a 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Dropping back, it's Crowder. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressively
running free. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Here comes the heat. Throwing on the run. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game. A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Higgins. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And here comes the punt team.
Number 28 in punt formation to kick it away.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on 1st down. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.